Which is healthier? This bag of frozen broccoli or this head of broccoli that I bought at the supermarket? You might be surprised to hear that often frozen vegetables are healthier than the vegetables you buy fresh at your supermarket. Now maybe you're thinking, no, that's impossible. Fresh is always better. Well, the reason that frozen vegetables are often healthier than vegetables you buy at your supermarket is because frozen vegetables are picked when they are at maximum ripeness. On the same day, often within just a few hours, they're washed and then frozen, and so that freezing keeps all the nutrients inside the vegetable. Now, even frozen vegetables will lose nutrients over time, but it's much slower than if you keep vegetables in your fridge. On the other hand, a lot of the vegetables that you buy at the supermarket are often picked 1 or 2 weeks before they get to the supermarket. Now, there are two problems with this. One, when a vegetable is picked before it's ripe and it ripens after picking, it's not developing more vitamins and nutrients at that time. Fruits and vegetables develop their vitamins and nutrients while they are still on the plant. So the vegetable doesn't have time to develop the maximum amount of nutrients. The other problem is that vegetables start to lose their nutrients the moment they are picked. And so for 2 weeks from the farm to the grocery store, all that time the vegetables have been losing nutrients. Studies show that 16 days after picking, green beans lose up to 45% of their nutrients. Broccoli and cauliflower lose 25% of their nutrients. Carrots lose 10%, and green peas up to 15%. So generally speaking, it means that the vegetables you buy at the supermarket don't have as many vitamins and nutrients as the frozen vegetables. Now, the downside of frozen vegetables is that before they are frozen, they go through a process called blanching. Blanching is when they dip vegetables in boiling water for a few moments before freezing. This helps keep a nice texture and color for the vegetables. The problem, however, is that the heat does kill some vitamins. So maybe fresh is not the right word to use when describing the vegetables you buy at your supermarket. They're really not fresh. They look fresh to you, but they've actually been in a truck for many, many days, and they were picked way before they were ripened properly. So how can you get vegetables that give you more nutrients than frozen and supermarket quality vegetables? One way to get vegetables that are healthier than both your supermarket vegetables and the frozen vegetables is to buy your vegetables from a farmer directly, or a fruit and vegetable stand that is run by a farmer that you know has picked the vegetables just yesterday. But if you don't eat those fresh vegetables right away, on the same day, or maybe the next day, often frozen vegetables will be healthier. So perhaps the best option is to eat frozen vegetables and the freshest vegetables you can find from farmers or from fruit and vegetable stands.